Learn all about the Popover API and how it relates to JavaScript, CSS, and HTML. I'll provide some code examples that I've written and lead you to the resources that will prove handy for you when you want to use it, so that you can take the deepest dive possible on your own time. It's somewhat similar to the dialog element, but both have different semantics and features for different scenarios. So at the code examples on my website, I'll have two documents. This is the first document that shows some handy use cases, and it says popovers are great for non-modal, contextual, transient user interface elements that don't block the user's workflow. So the first example, we have a drop-down menu. You click user actions and a little menu system pops up. The second example is information cards or hints, and we use popover manual when you need custom control over when the pop-up opens and closes. In this first example, it's set to auto. That way when the user clicks anything else on the document, the popover closes automatically. In the second example, we open the information card and it stays open because it's set to manual. To close it, you have to click some kind of control for that. And the third example is multiple popovers. Multiple manual popovers can be open simultaneously, useful for non-blocking toasts or notices. You typically use JavaScript to position and manage the stack. So there's one notification, and then the other notification can stack right on top of it. And then the other code example that you'll be getting is one where we manipulate the backdrop. That is a pseudo element that automatically is created by the browser software, which is similar to the dialog. And here's the code for that example. Then here's the code for the handy use cases document that I wrote for you. And you can get all of this code from my website if you want to take a look at it and play with it. Now on this video page at my website, I'm also going to put in 3 links. One to the Popover API, then another link to show you how to control it via JavaScript, and the third link, which is not directly related, but you might find it helpful with positioning your popovers. And this is the CSS anchor positioning, which is not specific to popovers. Anchor positioning can be used for any elements, which is still an experimental feature, which is not standardized across all browsers. I tested it in all browsers, and the only one it doesn't really work completely in yet is Firefox. It works well in all other browsers. But CSS anchor positioning in the near future will soon work in Firefox the way it works in all other browsers. And for any of you who have made it to the end of the video, which I know it's not many of you, but I have some exciting news. I have a really cool, it's a whole new section that's going up on my website alongside all of the others, and it's going to be all about machine learning, AI, and LLMs. And I'm going to show from the ground up how AI is programmed to help demystify what seems like magic. So I'm going to take you from the square one. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll talk to you soon.